Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the Pepe update today. Right, 16 of December, today's 19. I badly want to give a micro call, but looking at the whole market in general, I'm forced to hold back. Bitcoin is trying to make this small all-time high to attract more buyers. Seriously, Bitcoin, you have to do better than that. I know you're about to fall down. You're not dealing with the same 2017 Atom coins. Who you're gonna fool, right? With all these beautiful movements. Potato this post if you're on USDT, and this is for the private members, right? These were my guys who I told them, you know what, don't get into any trade. And I also made a video for Pepe explaining that there is a less interest for the buyers to come and step in. If you look at Myro at that time, this was back in 16 of December. So this was right here. 16 December right over there, and this was holding the support line. So if you do notice here, we did have the support line right over here, and it was holding the support line. And I said, yes, I want to give you a call. It was at 0.091, but then it actually fall down and we saved 20%, right? So look at this. The future still bright. Okay, so save 15% so far and whatnot. And the thing is that we were doing pretty well. Now, on top of that, on another word, I know you guys are depressed, but don't worry, right? Do not even worry a little bit. In the next 2 to 3 days, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe. Turn on the bell for this one. The bell notification is going to be very, very, very important because I said we reached 50 hearts. And I have uploaded I haven't uploaded it yet, but there's a recording coming for you guys, and the recording is done on how to trade for a beginner. I don't even care if you're advanced. I don't care if you're a beginner. And I did the whole thing in almost an hour, but the thing is that this 1 hour video took me 7 years to kind of make it. So it's a very special video, and I do say that it's going to be one of my best work, and it's coming for absolutely free as a gift for you on the channel. So I have done it, and by the way, I'm transferring the files as we speak. You can see these are the videos that I'm transferring right now to my laptop. It's almost 23 GB, guys. It's a very long video, and it's going to be a playlist. So I'm going to upload this one little by little and edit the video so that you guys can get it. So if you're not subscribed just yet, understand this, you're going to miss out big time. And as far as Pepe goes, I already told you before, and I even explained this one on the playlist video. By the way, I was talking about Pepe on my playlist video when Pepe was up here when I was explaining the RSI part, and I said that Pepe is moving down. You can see the RSI is moving down, and then you're moving to the upside. And that's the beauty of that playlist. You're going to understand what is RSI and price action and how you combine these two to predict the future movement. And also, the best part about it is how to get the best entries. Now, I draw this trend line on that playlist, and I said that the best thing to do is to wait for a Black Friday sale, and that means you start with a 60% on any coin. I'm not even talking about Pepe. Don't think about Pepe. The video is titled How to Trade for a Beginner, right? And how you can actually take an entry for the best profit, or have the best opportunity to have a profit. One of that trick is to wait for any coin to go 60%, 64% down. And when I drew that, all right, I'm going to actually clean this whole thing chart and start again. So let's say this is the high, 2818. And what is 60%? All right, 60% or 64% takes you nearly to that 1070 level. So if I do drop that horizontal line, that's 60%, right? On any coin, it doesn't matter which coin. I'm not talking about Pepe coming down there. No, I'm saying any coin. First of all, don't buy high, right? Don't buy high. Buy low and wait for Black Friday sale on any coin. 60% at least we're talking about. Then followed by any support that you find. And when I draw this line, it turns out that 60% can actually drop it down to that trend line over here. So for example, I'm not saying Pepe is coming down here, but if it ever comes down there, I would definitely try. You can definitely try, and then you can combine these RSIs, and then you can actually take an incredible entry. So that's one way to really trade any coin that you want to trade and be profitable, have low risk and high chances of killing it out there. So Number two is, on the previous video, I explained that if Pepe comes to 2002, it's game over for me. And yes, we're down to 1929 and it's game over. So I don't think so that we're looking for Pepe to move up anytime soon. And secondly, Bitcoin is the problem. And I was talking about Bitcoin on the private, of course, and I said that Bitcoin here also has a very, very big problem, that it is creating this bearish divergence. And if I go on the daily time frame one more time, here it is. The prices were moving up and you can see how the RSI was going down. So the RSI was suggesting that a lot of people are selling Bitcoin. The big players are not actually buying Bitcoin. And here it is. So I think Bitcoin is probably about to fall to 85,000 and then 77K for CME gap, because if I show you this CME gap, I always show you this, I've been showing you this for the past 2 months, that there is a gap right over here, and you can see how clear as the moon, right? So this is where the gap really is. Can you see that? This is clear. This is absolutely clear to you. How can you ignore the fact that between $77,000 and $79,000 you do have a CME gap? Bitcoin fills CME gap. It loves to go and fill CME gap. So you already know what to expect in the future. But then again, on the flip side of things, you have an opportunity to trade when the market comes down. That's the beauty of it. And I really wish, I don't really like to make these videos all about the private, but then again, the private is kind of underestimated, because come on guys, are you just going to ignore how good of a call I have been able to give to these people 3 days ago and saying that yes, I'm expecting Bitcoin to go down? Understand this, Bitcoin is going to correct. And I'm saying this with such confidence, where people switch to USDT and save their whole damn money, right? And if we're talking about Pepe, that could have actually been what? We've saved like 21% of the drop. That's $200 of a loss that was just saved if you're trading with $1,000. And that's all for the video on Pepe. And by the way, yes, tomorrow we open up the private for January 2025. At the end of the video, you're going to find a link to join Discord, and I'm going to see you the next one. Love.